What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's video. So we're playing a new game called Encounters. It's on Roblox and I've played it just a little bit. So I do actually have some pretty cool characters. My personal favorite character is probably going to be Toro. So these are all the characters I have. So this is Arash. Arash is pretty toxic. So this is why he's toxic. And then that just boom right in front of them, and it does so much knockback. And then of course we got the starter ones, but like no one cares about the starters. And then we got Seth. I mean, Seth is pretty good. This is kind of like a suicide move. Yeah. That just does a lot of damage. Then we have Gunzo, who was my first. This guy was my favorite. This guy's really good. But, and then I got Dawn, because, I mean, I got Blue Fire, so. I mean, he's pretty good. But, now time for my personal favorite, Toro. The reason why, the ultimate, it's amazing, but then this. I just get to spam this attack forever and ever. So let's head on to a 1v1. Alright, so editing me here, I'm going to do the rest of this as a voiceover. So first I'm going to do Ryan, as he is one of the starter characters. So I'll have Jack explain it.
Why do I have to explain this?
Cause you explain Ryan, just do it.
Okay, Ryan is one of the starter characters. He can be the sniper girl or the shooter guy. I've started the game when there were crates where you could open and roll a random character. That was when I started, but lately they changed it to where you can buy the characters with the money you earn in the game and with Robux. So Ryan is a sword guy, melee guy. So he has an attack that swings a sword. He has, I don't know all of his attacks. I know there's one that kind of does like a few slashes. And his ultimate, I think there's one more, but I don't know that one. And then his ultimate is where he shing, 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 kind of like Kusangi's ultimate, where he shing, 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 and then slings you. That's kind of, Brian is kind of like a worse Kusangi in a way.
Yeah, so I got into a game with another Ryan, so it was Ryan versus Ryan. And his right click ability is very toxic. It essentially sends an air slash, which just knocks them back, until they like can't get back to the platform. So they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna be dead. I don't know why, but I just keep jumping off the map. I almost lost, but like I'm in the lead, so there's no way I'm losing. Later on, I do lose because I'm kind of bad at the game. So, let's just watch this continue through. So, he was on his last life, and I had 2 lives left.
Sam, Toro is in stock. Cyborg Toro is at 8%.
Whoa, okay, so, yeah. Let me just... Alright, so as this battle's playing, I need to tell you something that happened while I'm doing this voiceover. So, Cyborg Toro was in stock, and I got it first try. I didn't have to spend all my gems, so I can still get new things. And as you can see, I just won this game with Ryan, and then I just jumped in for fun. It didn't count. So, my next character, I was going to skip Hana, because Hana, trash. So we're going to go to Arash, and Arash is one of the most toxic spam characters that exists. So I'll have Jack explain what Arash does. Jack, explain what Arash does.
Okay, so Arash is a character which throws bombs and is basically committed arson.
Yeah, it's funny.
So he is like a military bomb guy, basically.
Yeah, so as you can see in this clip, I'm just spamming the right click because it does so much damage and so much knockback. And if he tries to get near me, I just use the E ability to do some damage on the floor. Yeah, the reason why all these clips are sped up is because this was an hour of footage. So, as you can see, I'm just like spamming it, and I accidentally let go shield, and then I died. So I think I might have lost this battle, but As you can see, I'm being a little toxic with a rush. It's kind of hard to aim a rush though, and the timing. The only way you can time it perfectly is if you just start maining a rush. For me, my main is Toro, especially now that I have Cyborg Toro. Anyway, so I'm just gonna continue destroying this kid while I think the next character will be Seth. Yeah. So I'll have Jack explain Seth once this clip is done. Alright, so over here this clip is gonna end right about now. So now it's a 2v2 and I'll have Jack explain Seth why battle. Jack, explain Seth.
Okay, so Seth is a
Glass cannon.
yeah, he's a glass cannon. So he is a sacrifice / main attack dealer. The first ability brings your ultimate up really fast, and the second ability does tons of knockback. The third ability is basically like a sacrifice, so it doubles your percentage, but it also adds the double percentage to the other person's. Basically bringing you to the both same, which if you use a second ability combo with that, you just can't be too high in percentage, because then you will die.
And then the ultimate, it's essentially you get to consume your rage, do an extra attacks. So one time I was at exactly 1,000 percentage. Not in this game. I got to like 744. But then I used the E, and nothing happened since I was already at 1,000, except I died. And everyone else just got skyrocketed to 1,000. And then, boom, they die, and oh, look at that, I win because I froze. So, as you can see, Seth is pretty good, except, like, I can't do a 2v1, because Arash, you saw how toxic Arash is, and it's a good player, Arash. And then we also have a Walter, who's, I mean, it's mid, but, like, it's hard to deal with, and that's where I just died. So, the next character, I believe, is Gunzo. So Gunzo was my first. Yeah, he was my favorite and my first. So I'll explain it instead of Jack. So essentially, Gunzo first attack, he has like a little scythe which glows yellow. And then the right click attack, it essentially has a ball and mace. And then when the mace attaches to someone, it pulls you into them. So one time during this game, I think, I jumped off, but then I used my right click, and then I just went to him and knocked him off. So the E ability, it just like swings his thing and it makes it glow. It does decent damage. And then the ultimate is essentially just, hey, go, bye, fly. So Gunzo is actually really good for utility, but he's not the best to do like one-on-one fights, which is how I think I won this, barely. So the next character I believe is Dawn. Yeah, Dawn should be the next character. So let's cut to that. So the next character is Dawn. I just got Dawn in this clip, so I had no idea how he works. Jack, who really loves Dawn, he'll explain it to you.
Okay, guys. So the first thing that Dawn is very good for is combos. He has one stun ability, one hit ability that does 20 damage, but for your ultimate counter counts as 25, which is amazing. And then his second ability is like a kick thing, and it sends you toward them. All the abilities kind of send you forward, which is kind of a bad thing. You do kind of want to stay in one place, and especially if you're using the abilities a lot, and then you get flung into the void, it is very bad. So you gotta kind of stay a little out, not on the edges, which would be great. But overall, Dawn is a very great character if you're trying to stun, because the third ability tackles them and stuns them on the ground for a bit. You can hit them but barely, and then they get a safe thing. And last ability is a very big knockback fireball. The fireball is very good, but you don't want to use it when they're kind of like at least below 100, because at that point it's not really being used very goodly. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, so as you can see by this clip, my experience as Dawn is absolutely trash. this is before Jack explained all of this, because this is my first time using Dawn. I'm like, wait, what? How do I? And like, so it was very confusing for me. But I eventually got the hang of it, but I still lost. So next will be Toro, and I'm not doing a voiceover because he's just too good. Since we have an Alina. So, like, Alina is my next character I'm gonna get. I'm like 1,500 gems short, but like. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. They don't do knockback, mine does. The thing with Alina is that the things don't do knockback. They just do damage. Oh my gosh, Alina is just too good! Yeah, fine, alright. Off to a little bit of a lead here. I'm probably gonna die in one hit now. Oh, bye. Oh, 2 kills, and I'm still alive. Let's go. This is the power of Toro. So right click, it does pretty good damage, but this is why Toro's good. This ability right here, the E ability. And I mean, like, the ultimate and E ability are why Toro's good, honestly. Lol. Oh crap, Toro's just too good though. Toro is, oh god. The only reason I'm not voiceovering Toro right now is because it's just too good. Too good to be voiced over. See, you're dead. Or not. And I mean, like, Toro's left click isn't bad. What? You got lag backed? Okay, now you're dead. Easy. We're spamming now, huh? Okay, bye. Too easy. Just too easy. No one can beat Toro. Toro's just too good. Toro's just too good. Anyway, now that you know the new game I'm gonna play, see you in the next one, and goodbye.